in case you biff it.
I don't know. I'm worried about being at an angle starting this thing, you know?
I give Dan a hard time, but he's actually a pretty good rider. Hey Dan, what do you got here?
A dirt bike, you know. Woo. You know, maybe
And a broken phone.
Yeah, hopefully not. Phone warranties, you know?
So this is a new purchase for you, huh?
It is.
Woohoo!
Well, a couple of weeks old. So we're a little late getting to this.
We are a little late. You've had it for a while, but I mean, we're in winter. Be thankful you can get it out now. And
What is it, 45 degrees out?
yeah,
So
not
it
bad.
makes me happy.
So big old 450.
Yeah, we put the bigger tank on it. I put the cooling fan on it. Haven't had to use it. It's been cold enough out. I got an LED light bar coming for it, and I have a throttle tube with a cam lobe on it to tame down the throttle side of stuff, the twitchiness a little bit for trail riding. Yeah. So.
And the nicest thing, electric start.
Makes it so much easier. I did notice one thing though. If you stall it, like when you're pulling out and you stall it, it does not like to start unless you pull the choke. Which is right here for some reason. I don't know. It even does it when it's warm. So stall 450 carbureted Kickstarter engine, you just fires right up. This thing, it's almost like it floods itself. You just gotta crank.
Does it have a backup Kickstarter on it?
No,
it doesn't.
But we did find out when me and Seth rode the other day, we can still pop start it.
Okay.
So that was one of his questions. Like, can you pop start it? Because the KXs, I'm pretty sure you can't pop start. KTMs, you can't pop start.
But this you can, so at least you have that for backup.
Yeah, we tried it. So
yeah, I would think they'd still put a Kickstarter on there. But you could probably get one, I imagine. It's probably a kit, I'm sure.
well, I mean, the flat track quads that people build, there's still a spot there for it.
I see. That's what I was looking at. There's a plug right there for one. So
right. So the flat track quads and stuff that people build are like 14-to-1, 15-to-1 compression, some stupid crap like that. The electric starters can't handle that, so they put Kickstarters on those. So I'm sure if they make them for those, they'll make them for other things.
I would think so. Dan playing on his new 450R. This field of mine is super slick right now. It doesn't get good traction. Dan said it was actually worse going straight. When he's turning, he can at least dig in and bite, but going straight, she just wants to slide all over the place. We'll go let you play a little bit.
Yeah. See how it does with the bolt tire.
I think the R-Max needs some air in a tire too. So I mean, it's not super bowed, but I mean it's pretty bad.
If it was dry and hard pack, it would work pretty good. But if it's sloppy out, it's pretty slick. Oh well. Yeah. It's fun regardless, and the tires are like $75 to $100 depending on what you go with.
That's not too bad,
But
actually.
for trail riding, you don't need to buy some $150 tire. You buy a $60, $70 eBay tire, and you're
like
good to go.
Medium compound tire or whatever. That's
medium hard.
Medium
soft.
hard.
I think this is soft.
Is it?
That's why it's. Yeah, that's why it's peeling the way it is, and it's the factory tire for 2018. So it's.
We might actually have a good shot at beating him in a drag race, because he's gonna have a hard time getting traction. can hear your chain slapping. It's loose enough. You can hear it slapping. I know. I think I could probably beat you in 4-wheel drive in a drag race right now.
Yeah.
All the longer that is.
That was all first gear too. Like I did second like through here, but I was like, bleh.
Yeah, I think you just been. We're gonna find out here.
Yeah.
You wanna go do some of the hill climbs then, the Camelback and
Let's see how
small fry.
back there.
How many hours are on the bike?
I don't know. I don't have an hour meter on it, but the kid bought.
Oh, that's your temperature. That's the temperature gauge.
This isn't connected to the bike. This, when I pulled it out of the package, it was on. So I was like, wow, it runs on its own, whatever. And I'm assuming the electrical current from the plug-in here just keeps it charged.
Keeps
I don't know.
probably, and then it
Or the vibration
picks up. Was it
like,
actually connected to anything? Maybe there's like an
this is
external
the-
temperature on the fan.
There's a
Is that what tells the fan when to kick on?
right here's the thermo switch. It goes into fins. It's just a slide in.
Okay.
So you grease it, you slide
Yep,
it in,
I see it.
and it sends all that to this, which you can set. If you hold that, you can do like your degrees and your Fahrenheit and stuff.
Get the set on whenever you want, basically.
So I have it turned on 180, but like right now it doesn't even hit it.
Yeah,
so.
because that's cool. I think I'll get you, Dan, if I get traction and you don't, but if you catch and get traction, then you're gone.
Yeah, I'll probably let off by the road.
That's all, yeah, that's all the farther I'm doing too. So just get loaded up with fuel and
Yeah, it don't like to start in gear either. I don't know if it's a safety thing or not, but
I'll let you call it, Dan.
okay. I'm gonna set my tire real quick. Don't All right.
Now you got no traction. You didn't get ahead of us,
And I didn't gain either.
but you were just roosting the whole way.
I was four.
What?
I was four. It caught there in the middle, then I short shifted, and that's when I started going.
Yeah. Let's go do some hill climbs.
But I am kind of depressed with it, because whenever you turn it on and you let your bike sit here and run and it warms up to 180, it'll still climb the temperature even though that fan's running. So it's, I mean, I'm sure in the trail it's going to help significantly, like, because you're still moving and getting air through it, but with the fan it helps suck the extra air through.
Yeah.
So, but just sitting and idling, it'll just,
It just.
but when
So
it hits
climbs.
180, it'll just climb slowly after that, not fast.
You think too that fans, is it just the one on the one side right there?
Yeah,
And
there's-
it only covers what, a quarter of your radiator. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that a
that's-
dual radiator or is it
yeah,
just a
it's
single?
dual. But it has these fins in the front too, so I mean that could be restricting some of the airflow from the fan itself.
Yes. Yeah.
But these are deflectors to help angle the air in
Yeah,
so it
into
hits
your
the engine
radiator,
better.
yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. And
It's a Honda, so.
it's a 450. It's not necessarily meant for trail riding. I mean, could have bought the RX, but it was $4,000 more than I got this one for.
Uh oh! Look out! Madman on the loose. Lana's got the old dingo, my old dingo out running.
I'm making one of these ramps so much easier. This thing isn't necessarily the easiest.
See, I need just like a little 125. Oh.
That's a shame.
That's just lazy there. All right, Dan's gonna take the new dirt bike up Camelback. That's like not even a struggle for a big old 450 dirt bike.
Yeah, it's pretty loose. I was worried about slipping sideways and smacking that tree.
That one right there.
Yeah. I wanted to like slow into it. Like I could rail the first one probably a little harder, but this one, definitely not. Because I landed over there a little bit. I was going right for them 2 trees that you were saying about, so I was like, yeah, okay.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go to the top then.
That root, I was like, oh no!
But it didn't peek you.
It skimmed right over.
Yeah, you're set up soft enough. It didn't pop you up at all. Nicely done. Just in case you biff it.
Huh?
Just in case you biff it.
I don't know. I'm worried about being at an angle starting this thing, you know?
You didn't have a thing to worry about. I give Dan a hard time, but he's actually a pretty good rider.
That's not what I wanted. I ran that all through my head while you're watering the tree over there, and I'm like, stay to the left side of the root, I can jump it and have area. I hit the root, and then I was like, uh-oh.
That root right there. Right there. Yeah.
So there's one down there in the middle by that big rock on the right.
Okay, I see that.
Has this much of a gap in it.
Uh-huh.
So
See, there's that one right there, and you're saying there's another one right down on there.
if I could get used to standing, like, we could be all right. But like that right there looks like a good hill too.
Oh, it does.
So we can get in there.
Oh,
I got it. You got it.
you should be able to go, but you...
We got it. And this will be the last one. Because I want to drive home when it's daylight so I can unload.
Hey, Dan! Now it's broken!
That was so stupid. I was doing good.
I could tell when you started that you had reservations and you hesitated.
I hit that tree with my hand thing and I walked my front brake up. I was like, this ain't going. What's going on? I look over and the tree's locked into my handbrake. I'm like, oh, kidding me. All right, well, I was trying to grab the bike from tipping down like that, but let's try it again.
All right, so everyone, right now, pause the video, comment down below, is Dan gonna make it this second go around or not?
I have an idea.
Uh-oh. Dan has an idea. Making a little better run up.
That's actually kind of a better idea. Right, guys?
Plus, he's getting his frustrations out from laying his new bike over already. That one, yep. Grab a hold of her and push her back so Dan don't get smacked by it. Perfect. Thanks, Torin.
Oh boy.
Try number 2. You got it, Dan! Redemption!
That went a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing so good coming up. There we go. I made it. Go on, Torin!
I thought with all the leaves in this ball tire, for sure I was never gonna make that.
Oh, no, you came up with that pretty good that time.
I got a good start.
It's all in the approach. I think he just said he hasn't jumped it yet, so this is going to be his first jump. Warming up to it. It looks like the suspension set real soft on that. It's like, cause you're barely going up over that, and you're like, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Which is fine for trail riding, but I'm sure if I start riding at the track more and get used to it, it's gonna have to go up. But then for trail riding, it's fine. I like it. I'm also 220 pounds, and these are usually set for the factory for 180. So also fine with that, because it still rides really stiff through the woods. So, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Gloves make my hands hurt so much whenever.
Definitely need to tighten this up, because all I can do is hear that thing slapping the whole time you're
Yeah.
riding. You can tell he's hold him back a bit.
He's shooting too.
I can't believe how soft that is.
Exactly what you wanted.
You know, I feel like I'm getting pretty decent air off it, but I don't think I am.
I don't think your bad tire's even coming off. Actually, it is coming off a little bit. We're gonna tell him it's not coming off, so he goes harder. I got a little tiny bit there. You're taking it pretty easy there, Dan.
I'm a newbie.
You still gotta get used to it again,
Oh,
huh?
I never rode a dirt bike before in my life. This is new to me.
We'll be seeing lots more of this bike, though.
Yeah,
Weather gets to where it's going to be nice and staying nice, we'll get back to making some more trails here.
and I'll actually have a tire on to where I can actually do something. I'll have a better sprocket so I can trail ride better. Fingers crossed.
So,
Maybe I'll lose some of this.
but yeah, we're going to go scout out some possible places we can make some hill climbs for you and Seth. But
I don't
not
know.
a
I
bad
know I'm
bike.
not getting any air off that, but
Nah, you're getting, yeah, a little bit.
if I really wanted to rip it and like eat dirt on camera, I would send it. But I don't really want to do that.
Yeah. Well, wait till the newness of your
It's
wears
too nice.
off.
I haven't dropped it yet, so yep. We'll try
My
to do some
goal
fun
for
stuff
this
with it.
year is to at least double my subscribers and hit 30,000. My ultimate goal for this year is I want to kick it in high gear and hit 50,000 subscribers this year. So that's
That-
more than double in a year's time.
So basically what we're saying is me and Seth will do single track for you until you get a two-wheel machine. And we'll post some of that content as we could. We'll make single track.
We're going to be pumping out a lot of content this year is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're saying.
So let's
So whatever you guys want to see, let me know. If you want to see more reviews, more dirt bike ripping, just more me wrenching, more project builds, let me know, because we're going to be pumping it out this year and building my channel.
So if y'all have a unit that we haven't seen on the channel before and you want us to do a review on it, we'll do a review.
You're local to Central PA, don't mind driving a bit. You guys come on up. You can have the R-Max for a day. I'll take your machine for a day. We'll ride around the farm here on our trails, and that way I can do some reviews.
And that gives you some one-on-one time to meet Jason.
Some
haven't.
machines I'd like to get is a Maverick Sport, Commander,
So a little,
pretty much any Razor, because I haven't got...
birdie heard through the grapevine that someone's brother might be wanting to get rid of his CF Moto and get either a Maverick or a Pro XP.
Oh, is that Mr. Thomas?
It might be Mr. Thomas.
And I don't know if you saw that CF Moto is coming out with a new trail. It's pretty much exactly like the Maverick trail. It's
Really?
like the interior, the exterior,
Well,
it's a
I
Maverick
heard
trail.
that CF Moto and Can-Am have cahoots together.
That makes sense now, because
I have heard that. I have not physically seen it anywhere, but I've heard people talking about it, that CF Moto engines and stuff were made by Can-Am.
well, that makes
And
sense,
stuff like
because
that, or vice versa, or the small one. Either way, one of the engines. Obviously, Rotax is what makes Can-Am's.
Yeah.
But
I'm just getting tired.
CF Moto and Can-Am share an engine in one of their machines. I can't remember which one it was.
Well, it might be the 800 then, because it's rated 56 horsepower, and isn't that what Can-Am's?
Might be, yeah.
So-
but that's what I heard.
And that's
Don't know.
what's
Didn't do research on it.
that's what's in the new CF Moto Trail 800 is that 800. So, but it looks like a pretty nice buggy. I'm intrigued. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, guys, if you got a machine you wouldn't mind letting me spend a day in, like I said, you can spend the day in either Mighty Mouse or the R-Max.
You might
And
get to
then
see this charming face too,
I could do
possibly.
some reviews. Dan would probably be there. I always need a good cameraman when I'm doing that kind of stuff. My wife's usually busy with
mediocre.
the
cameraman.
kids. Yeah,
Mediocre.
you
I'm
do
not
all right
yelled at a
sometimes.
lot.
Well, not from me. It's from viewers. You know,
Hey, you can only be as good as the equipment you got, and you know what? For what we use, I say we do pretty good.
these new iPhones are pretty good.
That's why I bought mine. 'Cause
Yeah.
I figured I'd use it for recording, and you know what? It's better than most GoPros.
So yep, there's Dan's new trail buggy. Hopefully we can keep him from hurting himself too bad. And if he does, hopefully we got a camera rolling.
Didn't you hear the last time I had a Honda? I totaled it.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
It was the last Honda. Last Honda I had.
That video.
So, all right, guys. I hope you are excited for seeing some more content with this bad boy. Boy, right straight up to the big old 450. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, Dan.